What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the PeohZarr ePro True Wireless Earbuds. But if this is your first time to the channel, welcome to Plug and Play. My name is JDubb, and the goal of this channel and of this video is to help you make a better tech buying decision. Now, if that sounds like something you're interested in, you want to see more reviews and other tech-related videos just like this one, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any other videos. But without further ado, let's jump in to the review. So real quick disclaimer, I do want to thank PeohZarr for sending me this pair of earbuds to do this review, but I want to assure you guys, as usual, this is going to be a non-biased review. I'm not being paid to give this a positive review. This is literally going to be my experience, exactly as I have experienced these headphones, because I want to help you guys make, again, a better tech buying decision. Now with that out of the way, let's unbox these guys and see what we get. Alright guys, so here you have the packaging. So basic standard packaging, cardboard, nothing too fancy. You got PeohZarr, the brand, right up here on top. You got your manual, right? You get your standard manual. Here is the package itself. Here are the earbuds, here's the case. Micro USB cable, so this is charged via micro USB, and all the thank you cards and all that other stuff. Oh, and you get some extra earbuds. So you got different earbuds, the different ear tips to put on there, so standard. Let's jump in and take a look really quickly at the headphone case itself. Now, this is a very interesting case, right? It's a kind of a very matte finish. It looks like a stone. It looks like a kind of like a landscaping pebble that you would put like in your yard or something. Very interesting. It says PeohZarr designed for the true wireless level. Designed for true wireless lever. So a little bit of odd translation there, but anyway, that's that. You're gonna notice that you've got your micro USB charging cable, charging port over here on the side, but you also have a standard USB charging port. Now, the cool thing about this case is that it is also a wireless power bank, so you can charge this guy up. It's got a 2000 milliamp battery in here. Not a huge battery, but that battery is going to be used for charging the earbuds inside, but it is also good as a backup just in case you need to charge your phone, put a little bit of extra battery on your phone. You can do that here. So it's kind of a multifaceted case here, and I like that. I really like the option of having, obviously having a great case that looks good, a matte finish, very rounded shape, all that kind of stuff, but I can also charge my phone. So that's a really nice backup feature. When you got a case this big, you fit a battery in there, why not use it for more than just charging the earbuds if you needed to, as like an emergency backup? Hey, my battery bank died, I'm running low on my phone, I can plug this guy in and use it, which is pretty stinking sweet. All right, so let's open up the case here. So we open up the case, and you can see that this is a very big case in comparison to the overall earbuds themselves, right? It's going to be a very large case, and the reason why is that extra battery, right? So they did go probably a little bit bigger than they needed to in this case, with the case itself. But putting that 2000 milliamp battery in there, in my opinion, is a really cool feature. And so you can definitely see here you've got your right earbud and your left earbud. Right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you, I can already see one thing that I'm not a big fan of, right? When you put the left and right earbuds and you kind of indicate this earbud is going to go in the opposite ear from where it is being housed, if that makes sense. So I like to be able to take them out with my right and my left hand and put them in my right ear and my left ear, right? These are going to be crossed, and I don't know why some earbud companies do this, but they do, and that's kind of where we're at this point, and it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that's that. On the front here, you do have 4 LEDs. They're not lit up right now. Let's pull these out and let's put them back in, and so I can show you guys these. So we take them out, let's put them back in. Yeah, there we go. We got some LED lights right there. Very low key LED lights, but it shows the battery life of the earbuds in there, and it shows that they're charging, that kind of thing. The earbuds themselves are very glossy. You can see that they are super glossy. I can put fingerprints on these guys really easily. Not a huge fan of that, right? The earbuds, the shininess. I mean, they look cool. They're a really neat look. I think they're a really nice looking earbud. But overall, the glossiness of them isn't. I'm not a big fan of the glossy look. You've got kind of an interesting looking, semi teardrop design. So they're going to go in your ear like this. This is going to kind of sit down into the little canal in your ear down in the bottom here. But overall, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get as much battery in these guys as possible. They're kind of thick. They're kind of deep. They have a lot of technology in here, for the batteries and stuff like that. On the back, you've got your battery contacts where they connect inside the case. You've got your standard gel tips. You've got your button here. Now, a lot of times when you see a smooth face like this, the first thing that you think is touch controls. Keep in mind, these are not touch control. There is a button that is housed on either side. They do have a button, so you got to keep that in mind. All right, so I've got these guys paired up, and we're gonna put them in here. Let's get them in the ears. And so they go in there, but they don't fit. They kind of stick out a little bit. I don't know if you can see them very clearly, but they're flush in there, but they do feel like to me that they're sticking out a little bit. So looking on from the straight side, they do have a little bit of thickness to them. They're pretty dense. I have my earbuds are not, my ear holes are not the same size, which is very strange. And so sometimes I have to go a little bit bigger on these guys. But right now I'm using the large size earbuds because they're the very soft gel, and I like to get that noise isolation really good. So I'm using the large size to really fill up my ears, but you get the mediums and the smalls as well, which is nice. So I'm pull up my speaker test playlist, and let's give these guys a listen, and I can give you like a live thoughts on what this audio sounds like. So let's take a look, and let's run some Rainmaker by Caleb Welch here and see what we get for bass. So good audio back and forth between the two. Really happy with the sound quality so far. Building up a little bit. Good crisp mids and highs. I'm feeling good mids and highs right now. Very happy with that. Sounds pretty clear. Liking the mids and highs. Definitely liking the mids and highs. Okay, we got some deep bass here. Okay, so the bass drop was pretty solid. I'm definitely gonna say that was a very impressive bass. This is a great song to test earbuds on because it goes really well through the full range very early on in the song. So right in the beginning, you're getting those mids and a little bit of the highs, and then as it progresses, you start getting a bass note, and then you get a good bass drop. And honestly, that was pretty darn good. That was a pretty, when it comes to bass, you're either gonna get a flat bass or you're gonna get a good kind of a thrumming bass that's gonna feel, where you kind of feel it, I guess is the way to kind of explain it, and I felt it with these. This is pretty nice, and so I'm actually pretty happy with the sound profile here. I was more impressed with the sound quality than I thought I would be. So overall sound quality is pretty darn solid. So if you're looking for something, especially right now on Amazon, these guys are $39.99 at the time of making this video, so $40 range. That is a pretty sweet sound profile for 40 bucks. So definitely on the audio quality side, looking pretty darn good. All right, so another cool feature that I noticed when I pulled these guys out, they do have auto pairing and auto disconnect. So pulling them out of the case, once you've got them paired the very first time, pulling them out of the case automatically goes into pairing, connects with your phone, put them back in the case, they power off. Thank you for doing that. That's huge. We're still not quite in the world where every manufacturer is doing that, so the fact that they did that is fantastic. A couple rundown on the specs we've got here. We got Bluetooth 5.0, hi-fi stereo, you got auto pairing, IPX5, waterproof, and they say waterproof. Now keep in mind, guys, IPX5 isn't super high on on the rating level there. So water resistancy of 5 is pretty solid, but it's not waterproof. I wouldn't. You're not going to jump in the water with these. You're not going to submerge them very well. So I would say water resistant, sweat resistant. You're good to go. Waterproof. Be careful with the whole waterproof thing. They're definitely not waterproof. The fact that they've got Bluetooth 5.0 is sweet, and then the fact that you've got the 2000 milliamp power bank built in, via USB is pretty darn sweet as well. So the fact that, like I said, guys, for 40 bucks, you're getting a solid pair of headphones that are pretty darn comfortable, but you're also getting a 2000 milliamp, potentially 2000 milliamp power bank to charge your phone or another external device. So that's a pretty good bang for your buck, in my opinion. So 40 bucks, you get the power bank, you get the case, you get the earbuds, and they sound pretty darn good. I was very happy with those. Before I started up this review, I actually did an audio test on a phone call. Phone call audio was pretty good. A little bit muffled on the microphone side. So, the people on the other end said I wasn't super clear, a little bit on the muffled side. It did well enough. I made a phone call perfectly. I made a few phone calls without any issues, and so people seem pretty happy. Overall, 40 bucks. Do I think you should buy them? I think if you're looking for a $40 pair of headphones, these are a great little pair of headphones. They're gonna do what you're looking to do. Get your music going, get your phone calls going, get your audiobooks going. Great sound. Overall, the profile was nice. It had good mids, it had the full range. It had a good full range for a $40 pair of earbuds. And then you get the power bank as well. So overall, I would say that this is a pretty little sweet package. Again, $39.99 on Amazon at the time of making this video. Link, as usual, guys, in the description below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to know more about the PeohZarr ePros, please let me know. Hit me up in the comments section below. I would love to answer your questions, have a conversation. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you make a better tech buying decision. You know, you either decide to buy these now or decide not to. Either way, I'm hoping to help you guys make a better tech buying decision. So again, my name is JDubb, and that is it for me. And as usual, guys, I will see you in the next video.